Gentlemen, hello. Quick little message for you, as always. People will often say, and I can relate to this myself, when they achieve success, when they hit the goals that they want in life, when they start to make 10k per month and they get that girl and everything starts to go well, they get the dream physique. When you reflect on the journey that it's taken you from where you were, where you started, to where they are now in terms of how successful they are, a lot of them, when you ask them, what happened, they'll just kind of say, it just happened. Like, when I reflect on my success, when, the young men in my school down below, you can find that in the link. We obviously have a school of life where we teach you how to become the ultimate man. Some of the students in there will personally ask me, they'll be like, Luke, how did you get to where you are today? And I'll say, the answer I feel like giving you without much thought, without really going too deep into it, is it just happened. One day I was on a council estate. I had the idea of starting a YouTube channel because I saw other people doing it and I thought these guys are shit. Like, they're very bare basic advice. Let me go a bit more philosophical and deeper layer with the advice that I give. I could do what they're doing. I thought, let me start a YouTube channel and a personal brand and let me see what I can do with it. So that's exactly what I did. And here I am now. It kind of just happened. Everything in between was just part of the journey. So people will say that, success just happened. But why? Because they were present in the moment. And in order to achieve any level of success in life, you need to be present. If you do not have, listen to me very, very carefully. This is about to change your life. And I guarantee this is the one thing that you're missing. If you do not have a level of presence in your life when you do your tasks, you are not going to achieve the success that you want. If you watching this right now don't have the life that you want, if you wake up every single day, you look in the mirror and you're not the man that you want to be, it's because you're not present with the tasks you're doing. Your mind is scattered, it's fucking everywhere. How do you expect to ever get anything done to any high quality and extract results that you want if you're not even present? Even when you think you're being present, you're not, because your subconscious is operating on a different realm of thought. You don't even realize it. That's how deep down the rabbit hole you've gone. One thing I want you to start practicing is presence. I know it sounds boring. I know you've heard it a million times before. Meditate, be present, be grateful. I know. But you can't skip the basics and expect to get to the advanced levels of success. That just doesn't work like that. What you're doing is you think to yourself, because of your ego, I already know about meditation. I already know about presence and gratitude. I already know about this stuff. I don't need to listen to that anymore. I don't really need to do it or focus on it as much as I used to do. And then you wonder why you're not getting what you want. Because you're just skipping the basics. You're becoming arrogant. You're becoming egotistical. And it's quite funny because you have no reason to be. What are you arrogant about? What have you actually done? And I'm not saying this to insult you. I don't want to be one of those guys that comes on the camera and insults his audience. But be honest with yourself. We have to be brutally honest. I did this exercise with myself and I realized, you know what, Luke, the reason why you're not where you want to be, the reason why you're still on a council estate, even though you've been at this for a good couple of months, is because you're not being present with your tasks. It only took me 1 year to get to where I am today. 1 year. For a good couple of months, nothing was really happening. And then it clicked. And I was like, it's because I'm not being present. It's because when I'm doing my workouts in the gym, I'm thinking about business. When I'm doing business, I'm thinking about the next task I need to do later today. And then the next one, my brain never stops. So you need to learn and practice the ability of being able to tap in and out of mindsets and tasks that you do. When you go to the gym, be in the gym. When you do your business tasks, do the business tasks. And I don't just mean that from face value. I mean literally sit there with no thoughts in your brain. And every time you catch yourself drifting off to a different thinking pattern that isn't related to the situation you're currently in, cut it dead and remain present again. I have no thoughts in my brain as I talk to you right now, bro. There is no thoughts in my mind. I'm completely sat here, present with you. I can feel the table my arms rested on. I can sense the things going on around me. I can hear every minute sound, like the fridge buzzing in the background that you probably can't even notice, because I'm present. Everything right now is fully in motion. It's fully flowing. How the fuck can I lose if I'm that locked in? You know when you used to play video games and you used to play competitive, or you used to play that really hard mission that you could never beat? And then you just lock in. You'd sit forward in your chair like this with your controller in your hand or your PC, M&K, whatever, and you'd just fucking lock in. I used to play a game called Rainbow Six Siege, and I used to be fucking insane at that game because I never used to think about anything else other than the game. And every time I played the game, I'd be fully locked in to the game. I wouldn't be thinking about gym later, I've got to do that girl in high school, boom, maybe fucking annihilate the lobby. And I do the same thing with everything in life. Now, of course, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm perfect like all these other influencers do. Absolutely, I struggle with this many times, and that's the whole reason I'm making this video. Is not only to remind myself, but to teach you. Presence is key. There's been so many times I've been in the gym, and I start to get lost and think about business. I'm in the gym, what the fuck am I thinking about business for? You need to learn to control your stress. You need to learn to control the busyness of your mind, the traffic in your mind, and calm it down, slow it down. You need some traffic lights. You need to learn when to turn the red light on in the brain of the traffic to stop one lane of cars coming, which is the business lane, because you're in the gym. Let that lane flow instead. This is an analogy I just came up with at the top of my head right now, but that's why, because I'm present. You come up with your best ideas, you perform your best in terms of quality and in terms of the effort that you give to the task at hand, and you simply flow better when you are present. Presence is the cure to everything. Why do I say that? Because let's say you're worrying about the future. You're worrying because you lost one member in your paid community that your business might fail. If you're present in the moment, you'll come to the conclusion that the thing you're stressing about right now in your life, whether it's, oh, I don't have enough money, I'm not this, I'm not that, all the things that you're worrying about right now instantly become cured when you're in the present moment. Because a lot of the things you worry about haven't even happened to you yet, and they probably never will. So with presence, you can just take things task by task, moment by moment, day by day. So that all the things you're stressing about in the future, if they haven't happened yet, they shouldn't be affecting you. You should deal with it when it happens, if it happens. Not now, because it hasn't happened. Why would I sit here right now? And I'm saying this to myself because this is something I often struggle with. I was in the shower just then before I got dressed up in this lovely suit, put my nice little watch on to match, and sat here and spoke facts to you boys. And I started stressing because a member left my community today. One guy out of the 100 people that I've got left my community. And I started stressing and imagining the worst case scenario and thinking, oh my God, what if this is it? What if this is the downfall of my school? Oh my God, you can find a link in the bio, by the way, if you want to replace that brokey that left. And I started to stress. And you know what I did? I caught myself and I just thought, no, because right now that's not happening. The business hasn't failed. Things haven't gone to shit. You're in the shower in your beautiful apartment with fucking endless money in your bank account. And that's just one account that I own, by the way. And multiple different income streams printing you money every single day. That's the present moment that I'm in. I'm not there yet, so why would I think about that and trigger that emotion if I'm not even in that moment? Stay here, be in the shower, feel the water on your skin. Everything that you do, you need to practice presence with it. Because, funnily enough, you will avoid the things that you're scared of if you are present. You will avoid getting rejected by that girl. The probability of you avoiding the rejection of the girl is higher if you are present in the moment because you're actually with her. You're responding better, you can flirt better, you're more charismatic, you're more witty, you're more funny, you think of that joke quicker in your head because you are there with her. If you're thinking about business and the worst case scenario, and if she didn't reject me, that guy over there is gonna laugh at me. If you're thinking about all this other shit rather than just being there with her in the conversation, then of course you're gonna fail. Because she's like, fucking hell, this guy's a retard, he's a bit dopey, do you know what I mean? I'm talking to him and he's drifting off. Or he's just slow with the way he's talking. I'm smooth with it, bro. Because I'm present. I'm witty, I can flirt, I'm charismatic. I know exactly what to say, when to say it. I know what tone of voice to use when I say it. All of these things that I can't teach you. But the cure to it is just be present. Presence is the key. I really want to drill this into your brain. Do not underestimate it. Okay? So, I think that's all I have to say. Moving forward in your life, get used to tapping into a level of presence. Now, I'm not saying that thinking is bad. You can have your times where you sit and think. I will schedule time out of my day as part of my routine to go on a walk and just to think about things. There's no other purpose on that walk other than just to think. Yeah, I'm getting exercise, I'm getting fresh air, I'm getting vitamin D, etc. But my main purpose of that walk is to think. But most of you guys are getting lost in these thought cycles, these overthinking loops, without your actual go-ahead. You haven't even okayed it. You've just been lost in there. You have to understand you're the commander, you're the CEO of your whole life, of your mind, of your brain, of your body, of everything. The world around you, the people, how they treat you. If you're not getting respect from the women around you, or the women around you, or the people around you, the men, etc. in the gym, if they don't respect you, if they don't even know you exist, that's your fault. because you're the CEO. You attract the energy that you allow to be attracted to you. So you're allowing yourself to just be lost in these thought cycles without you even initiating it. The only time now, obviously, again, I do slip up. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You know, my whole thing is authenticity, right? I don't want to be like these slimy guys that pretend they're perfect, because then you're going to have shit mental health because you're like, well, everyone else is doing it. No, they're not, bro. They just don't tell you. They don't tell you this shit. Of course, every single day I get lost in my thoughts. Every single day I'll be sat with my girlfriend and at some point I'll zone out when she's talking to me when I should have been present. I'll admit that firsthand right now, confidently, and I'll own it. Because that's what human nature is. It's about learning, growing, evolving. That's what being a human is. Why would I lie about one part of my life? That's what makes me me. There's good, there's bad, there's ugly, there's attractive. There's all these parts. The law of polarity. So don't lie about this shit. So you will get the best results when you are present, and things will flow, and you'll get into this winner's state of mind when you are present. Now, when it comes to thinking and when it comes to, contemplating things, this is also a good thing for you to do. I'm not saying cut out thinking. Don't ever think ever again, because I've got to be present all the time because Luke said so. Go on a walk and think. Go in the sauna and think. Think when you have no other thing to attend to. Schedule thinking time out where you just sit with nothing going on. You just stare at a wall and you just think, yeah, I could try that like that. What would happen if I did this? Just let your brain flow. Because that's still a healthy exercise for you to do. It's a healthy mental habit for you to get into, but you need to have control of it. That's the point. Many of you guys do not have control of your thoughts and of when you tap into that thinking mode. Yeah, I treat it like different modes that I tap into. I've got my thinking mode over here, which I allow myself to tap into every now and then. And then I have my present mode, where I'm usually dealing with a task or people in the present moment, whether it's at the gym and I'm working out. You actually build more muscle due to the mind-muscle connection because you're actually focusing on what you're doing and the form when you're present in the gym than if you are, I'm doing the bicep curls, but I can think about business at the same time. Of course, you're not going to get the same results. Presence is the key. Do not forget that. You can learn more about how you can attract the exact life that you want, and I literally mean anything. We have a 100% success rate inside of my school down below. You can find it in the link. You can join today. It's currently at a discount, so I highly recommend you get in there soon because there's limited slots. Fuck me. There is limited spots, my friend. And you want to make sure you get in there before anyone else does. It pays to be a winner, and we reward every single student inside of my school. Okay, you want to learn how to make money. You want to learn how to get better at dating and attracting and seducing women. You want to learn how to get better in the bedroom. I've been through it all myself at just 22 years old, and I teach you not only personally, but I have an expert team that comes and helps me as well with different perspectives. So every time you log into that school, it's not like Instagram or TikTok or even YouTube where you can log in and get distracted on some bullshit. If you log into my school every morning and you scroll down there and you get lost in a doom scroll on my school, you're going to become richer, smarter, stronger, more attractive by getting lost in my school rather than social media. You need to curate your life out in the correct way to make it impossible to lose. And it is impossible to lose when you're surrounded by winners. And you can do that inside of my school, okay? Change your mindset from, it's a risk, to this could change my life. This could be the one action I take now, the butterfly effect. The one small action I take of just pressing click, not being a little brokey, scared of my $99. How do you ever expect to make more money than doctors if you're scared of spending $99 to surround yourself with people that have achieved everything that you want? And you'd be like, nah, I'll hold on to it. I'll put it in my bank account and do nothing with it because it's nice to look at. Come on, mate. You know you're better than that. You know you're more intelligent than that. Okay? Make the right decision, and it could genuinely change your life for the rest of time. Look after yourself, my friend. It's been an absolute pleasure. As always, I will see you soon.